Yo, what up? This is your boy Digital Trapping again. I want to say I appreciate everybody for watching the last video. It did more than I expected, even though I'm new to YouTube. So like this is all new to me. So I'm just want to put as much information out there as I can for y'all to help y'all to really give y'all step-by-step actionable items versus just giving y'all a lot of fluff. Because when I was searching for like credit repair, how to repair my credit and stuff like that, I was searching everywhere. And I noticed it was like so much fluff, and I was just like, dog, like this ain't it. I wish somebody created like real actionable steps, gave out real actionable items for you to do, and just for you to help you repair your credit. So let me tell you a little story about me. When I first got started with credit repair, like I knew like credit was real. So like I was just fresh out the army. I was about, what was this? It's a few years ago. I was about 3 years ago. So I was like 20. So it was like 25. All right. So then I wanted to go get a house. I couldn't get a house. I had cash, but I couldn't get a house. So it was hard. And the lady was like, go home and fix your credit. Mind you, I had a credit score of, I think at the time it was like 439. I promise you it was 439. I'm just like, bro, this is just not it. Right. And I didn't know what credit can do. So then I started learning like, dog, what can I do? Like, why is my credit score like this? She told me to go home and fix my credit. So then I started looking on ways how to fix credit. I started trying to work with credit repair companies. Stuff didn't work. And I was like, man, I'm spending all this money to try to repair my credit. Next thing you know, I'm not getting the results that I was looking for. So I'm like, without me getting the results that I'm looking for, it gotta be a way. I know this stuff worked because I've seen it work, but it's just like, it's not working with me, and I'm trying to do this stuff with these credit repair people. So then I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna figure this out myself. So I got tired of playing credit repair companies. I shut it all down. I had a lot of mishaps happen to me. That's a whole nother video I'm gonna get into, like what to look out for, like if you work with a credit repair company and the stuff that you wanna do. Don't get me wrong, I do credit repair for people, but the biggest thing is I'd rather teach you how to do it yourself too. And it's because it's really easy. It's simply stuff that you can do yourself. But if you don't like the fluff, and you don't like dealing with the bureaus, you don't like dealing with the creditors and the bank and all, then that's when people come and wanna work with me. But my goal is to help you first, right? So the first thing I did, right, after I started learning and I got myself up to the 700s. So then it's the first thing I did was I pulled my credit report, right? That's the first thing you want to do. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. First thing you want to do if you're trying to fix your credit, stop applying for stuff. I said this in the last video on how to delete the inquiries from your credit report within 24 hours, or if you don't want to do that method, then you got a letter you can send out. But let's go to the first step, right? The first step to fixing your credit, stop applying. Like, don't apply for nothing else. Don't be like, Credit Karma said I went up 40 points or 90 points or whatever points, right? You like, oh, maybe I should go apply for that credit card or something like that. No, don't do it. Just chill out, because they're not really giving you a gist of what's on your credit report, right? So the biggest thing that you want to do is pull your credit report. Understand like what's on your credit report. That's the step after. That's step number 2, is to pull your credit report. Pull your credit report to understand what's on your credit, what's hurting your credit, and what's not helping your credit grow, right? Because we go on these apps, Experian, blah, 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 we go on apps, Experian, Credit Karma, all these like free apps too. And then it just give us like, oh, this is what your, the ballpark of what your FICO score is or what your score is. But sometimes they don't give you all 3, they may just give you 2. So you really want to make sure that you pull your credit report. And the way I do it, I use a service called Identity IQ. I know you probably heard of it before, but that's why I use, there's many other ones out there, but I like Identity IQ because of everything that they have inside of there. So you need a credit, which is a credit monitoring service too as well. So that's what I do. I pull my credit report, right? Step number 3, after you pull your credit report, you're gonna look for inaccuracies, right? You're gonna start with the top, which is your personal information, which is like your name, your address, maybe it may show a phone number, it may show an alias, it's gonna show your birth date, your birth year, your current address, your previous address, your employers, the people you have worked with, or however you did that. It's gonna show that on your credit report. If you use Identity IQ, that's what it's gonna show you, right? Then it's gonna go into your actual scores, and then it's gonna go into the actual accounts that's on your, the inquiries that's on your account, that like what's holding you back or what you applied for and stuff like that. Then it's gonna go into the section where it's gonna have your revolving accounts. It's gonna have your negative and your positive accounts, and that's when you want to start looking for inaccuracies, like late payment date. Missed up date of last activities, You want to look for it reporting the same on each and every credit bureau. You want to make sure everything is reporting the same on Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, all across on each account. Make sure it's all accurate and make sure it all makes sense, right? So once you see that, you're going to look into making sure that the credit limit is reporting right. How long it's been reporting on your credit report, if it's past the statutes of limitation, because I think it's depending on your state. You can look up your state, the statute of limitation for your state. I'll try to get the link and put it below too. I gotta remind myself to do that. I'll try to put the link below, but you want to make sure that everything adds up. It has the right account number. It got the right, everything is right. Like the high credit, you want to make sure the credit limit is reporting the correct way. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Right, a lot of these credit bureaus and banks, they work together. So the worse your credit is, the better it is for the banks, the more money they're gonna make. So if the credit bureau's they don't care about reporting good information because it helps them with the bank to make more money. They're private companies, so it helps them. But due to the FCRA, you have the right to dispute anything on it that's inaccurate, that doesn't make sense, medical bills, collection accounts. You can get rid of all this stuff. All this stuff can come off your credit report. You can have late payments removed, all that. I'm gonna create a video. The video after this is gonna be how to remove late payments if you had a late payment. I'm gonna tell you step by step what to do once you get a late payment. All right, now we're gonna go on to step 4, right? Step 4, you wanna make sure you go with the credit bureaus first. You're gonna dispute with the credit bureaus first. But the 4th thing you're gonna do is that you're gonna freeze the secondary credit reporting agencies, these secondary bureaus that you don't know about. So we all know about TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, right? But they're just the main data. They just like the biggest. They like the big bureaus. But then you got the smaller secondary data furnishers, which is ShadeStream, LexisNexis, CoreLogic, and there's a few more. There's a few more, but I give you the ones that you'll want to freeze ASAP. And I know ShadeStream and LexisNexis just went into, they did a partnership together. So ShadeStream is now a part of LexisNexis. So like when you freeze them, you're gonna also freeze. When you freeze ShadeStream, you will freeze your LexisNexis, and when you freeze your LexisNexis, you freeze your ShadeStream. But I tell people all the time to go into those accounts and still freeze them and opt out. Like I'm giving you the sauce. Like people won't even tell you this. Like this is the truth. Like I don't need nothing from you. I just want you to get educated and share this information with people that's around you. So once you wait, so it's gonna be like a 30 days. You want to wait to actually you want to wait those 30 days to make sure you get these letters back in the mail. I will show you these letters that I do have. They got my address on it. I don't want to kind of put them up, but what you want to do is once you get these letters, right, you're gonna get a letter in the mail from LexisNexis. You're gonna get a letter from ShadeStream. Then you're gonna get a letter from CoreLogic and the other secondary bureaus as well. I supply you with those links below, how to opt out and do that type of stuff. Once you opt out of those, wait 30 days. Like still don't apply for nothing. Let them freeze and hold your information so that these bureaus can't verify any information about you. Because what's the rule? You all know I always preach it, right? If you can't verify it, it has to be deleted. If it can't be verified, if it's inaccurate, it has to be deleted. So we want to make them work as hard as they can to verify this information. Okay. Now, step number 5 is once you get those items back from the LexisNexis and all them secondary bureaus, step number 5 is you want to start disputing. You want to let these bureaus know that you are about to start this dispute process with them. So you will send a dispute letter to say, hey, you know, I got a letter for you. A matter of fact, as a freebie, I'm gonna give y'all this letter. I'm gonna give you this letter in the link below. I'm gonna actually create the letter and I'm gonna give it to you. It's the round 1 letter that you want to use. All you have to do is replace your name, your address, put the credit bureaus on there, and make sure that you put the account numbers next to it and stuff like that. You will see inside the letter exactly what to do. I'm gonna give y'all this letter. This is gonna start the dispute process, right? So once you just start this dispute process, most people say they send a certified mail. Some don't, some do. It depends on you, how your finances are. If you want to send it certified or not. If not, then hey, you know, just put it in an envelope. Make sure you put it what I do is I keep like a note in my phone, or like I keep for the calendar, and then I say, all right, this is the day I send the letters out. Then I give myself time, see when they got 30 days to respond. If they can't respond within 30 days, then they in violation, so stuff has to get removed from your account. So once you get those accounts once you get those letters sent out to the bureaus, right, you want to wait these 30 days. Now, what do you want these bureaus to say, right? You want these bureaus they're going to come back with probably a stall tactic, and then they're going to send you your credit report. This is step number 5. They're going to send you a stall tactic probably, or they may just delete it first round. If they delete it first round, great, good, you in good standing, right? If they don't, okay, now here come the stall tactics. They're going to probably say, hey, you probably dealing with a credit repair agency, because of the letters may be a little template, but change the wording up a little bit to make it feel like it's coming from you once you get the letter. That's what they're going to do. They're going to say, hey, maybe you're working with a credit repair company, so they don't want to, investigate this dispute, or they want to work with, or they may say something along the lines of verified. They do that all the time. These are stall tactics, because when I first started as a first time consumer, or like going into my credit report, right? Here's what happened. When I get that information from them, they feel like you're gonna get nervous. Like you feel like, oh, this is a big bureau. Oh, damn, I might get in trouble for trying to dispute this. You're not gonna get in trouble. You're not gonna get in trouble. The most you may get is sued for the debt that you do owe coming from a collection agency. They may try to sue you and stuff like that. I put a whole nother video out for that. But that's just for the debt that you owe, right? So they're gonna try to send you these stall tactics. They're gonna try to make sure that you basically stop your process of disputing. You don't want to stop. The biggest key, I'm gonna tell y'all the sauce right now. This is the guaranteed truth about credit repair, right? It takes time and persistency. To be persistent and consistency, right? Everybody always, I can fix your credit 30 days, 40 days. A lot of times that's through methods that can get you in trouble. A lot of people do a lot of bold stuff, but I'm not gonna teach you the bold stuff. I'm gonna teach you the right way, how to do this stuff, how to get stuff removed permanently and accurately and legally. Because last thing you wanna do is try to dispute something and then you get in trouble for some BS that you didn't really wanna do. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be legit, let's just get it knocked out. But the best way to do that, you can start seeing, once you start disputing this stuff, you start getting stuff removed, then it take 30 to 45 days to start seeing stuff shift on your credit report, stuff start updating or stuff deleting. So once you get those letters back, they're gonna try to scare you, right? Do not fall for it. Start learning the dispute process. Anything besides them deleting from your credit report is grounds for you to go back and keep trying, right? You're gonna keep trying, you're gonna keep trying, you're gonna keep trying, you're gonna keep trying. If that fails, if all else fails with that, after I've been having accounts where I had to go maybe a year trying to fight an account. But after a year came, it got removed. I had repos removed from my account. Trust me, it works. If you just stay persistent and stay consistent, and then you give them instructions on what to do. Because I want you to understand something. What you gotta understand is that there is not an individual that's just going through your credit report themselves. Going through the dispute and going through your credit report. They use a system called eOscar, and it just reads out, spits out a code, and then push your information to wherever they wanted to push it to say, hey, all right, this is verified. All right, this is this. If your letter come back verified, right? Here's what happened. If they say the information has been verified. Information has been verified. Okay. How did you verify this information? You want to come back. You want to hit them with how they verified it. I'm gonna tell you how they verify information when they do it, right? They say they contact the creditor, the person that gave you the information. A lot of times that's BS. All they did was go off the old information that they had from the previous, from them when they first started, when they first reported onto your credit report. They go off the previous information, which is BS. You want to make sure they do a thorough investigation to make sure that they're going to try to, get this account resolved. If it takes too long, guess what? Gotta get deleted. If they can't verify it, it has to get deleted. Has to come off of there. Say that don't work. Say they may come back and be like, they may show you, they may send you the actual account with them, and may show you everything that's been verified. Now, here's who you want to battle. You want to battle with the creditor now. Now you want to go to the creditor, and you want to get you want to go back and forth with the creditor. So the person who actually had the account, maybe that it went in collections with, or the original, where you sign the original contract, right? For the debt that you actually owe, if it's it's truly yours. So now you want to go back with them. It's the same process, right? The same process. If they don't want to respond, or if they don't want to act accordingly, and this go for the credit bureaus too, you want to send them a warning letter, meaning you're about to file a complaint, right? This is a warning letter. Now you're gonna go with the FCPB, and you're gonna file a report with them. You're gonna file with them. Now they're gonna start wanting to comply. Now they're gonna start acting the way they're supposed to act. And if they violate anything, grounds for deletion. So that is pretty much how you go through your credit report and clean your credit up. People always say, here's the sauce and stuff like that. You know, I just said it's a sauce, but like, be wary of fast fixes, because that super fast fix, I'm telling you, can get you in trouble. I was a victim of that, working with a credit repair company. I'm not gonna put nobody's name out there. I'm not gonna bash nobody. But my goal, if you come to this channel, I'm here to educate you. I'm here to make sure that you do this the right way to get stuff removed. Like, I'm telling you, I went from 430 to 439, and now I'm in the 750s. So this is the stuff that I want to teach you, and I want you to understand that this can be done. It takes time. Inquiries, you can get them removed like that. Inquiries, don't even worry about that. If you want to know how, watch the last video that I got on how to get rid of your inquiries. But those are the steps that you want to take to fix your credit report, okay? There's no magic sauce to fix your credit report. There's little things you can do, and like with certain dispute methods, challenges and stuff like that. There's certain things you can do. Like, different people got different methods. But if you're gonna do disputing, if you're gonna do the basic disputing, right? Those are the methods that you want to do. Like I said, I'm gonna put the links below to the secondary bureaus that I usually silence before I do anything. I'm gonna put those links below. And then that's just pretty much it. So, like I said, do this, stay persistent. They don't like when people are persistent, because what happens when people are persistent, they be like, oh, this person knows what they're doing. Oh, this person, oh, we gotta make sure we do this the right way. So I want to say thank y'all for coming to the channel. Hey man, I really appreciate y'all. I got some more subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. I really want to see people come here and get educated. That is my goal, to educate it, because that is where I struggled at. You know, being a father of three girls. Like, I wanted to get us a place and I couldn't, so I had to really like focus on my credit, really build my credit. Then I was able to get us a house. I bought a house. Then I was able to get everything I needed, car, everything. So if you here and you trying to learn how to get yourself together and you really want to grow, subscribe to this channel, man. It's just the credit repair is just the small part. I have other stuff that I'm going to teach y'all as well, like getting a business, getting business funding, getting 100 grand plus in personal funding. I'm going to teach you how to do all of that. So if you like what I got going on here, I'm going to say thank you for coming to this channel. Thank you for taking the time out your day to sit here and chop it up with your boy. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Like, share this information, man. Comment below if you get stuck. I read these. I go through the comments. Like, somebody comment, I read the comments like daily. I try my best to read it daily. You know, I got a credit repair company on this that I do, and I got a marketing agency that I do too as well. But I want you to comment below if you get stuck on anything, or if you got any questions, and I'll be sure to answer. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. It's your boy Digital the Trapper, and I want to say I appreciate y'all for being here. Peace.